Greetings, Nimrods. So recently, Bubba Alamo put up a video on his newest shotgun. Calls it his grouse gun, which is a CZ hammer gun in 12 gauge. Looks like a nice gun. I like that it has double triggers. My old grouse gun had double triggers, and I kind of, for whatever reason, I like double triggers. But anyway. So this is another shotgun that Bubba bought, and it was a little bit of a surprise for me. And he calls this gun Blackjack. And well, let me step back. And last spring, I got a phone call from a local gun store, and they said I had to come in with my ID and my FID card to pick up a package. I'm thinking, well, I'm not expecting any packages, so I'd suspected it had to do something with Bubba, but I really had no idea what. Apparently, Bubba was in Las Vegas, and I guess he did okay at the blackjack table, and he was feeling very generous for some reason. Probably was drinking, but he bought me a shotgun and had it delivered. Apparently, I guess he had to go to Texas first, to his residence, and then from there, it got shipped up north to a land of forbidden guns. So, at any rate, here it is. I got this package. I was totally surprised. Like I said, he probably was drinking, but it's a nice little 20 gauge side by side. I mean, it's one of these Turkish guns. I'm not sure what the box says. Zenith Firearms, and I like it. I shoot it surprisingly well. I have a double barrel, an old Savage 311, I think it is. It's a 20 gauge, and it's not a very well balanced gun, and it's compared to this, it's a little clunky. Although it's much lighter and smaller than most of the shotguns I have, and it is it's the only gun I've ever shot a grouse with. And I've shot plenty of grouse with it, but for whatever reason, a couple other guns I've tried to shoot grouse with, they were not cooperating, or the gun was not up to the task, or the shooter was not up to the task on that particular day. So at any rate, he sent me this gun, and the previous fall I had taken him grouse hunting, and that may have something to do with it. And I know he is going to be going grouse hunting this year with me. So he'll have his new CZ, and I'll have this gun. I have not hunted with this gun, but I have shot it. And like I said, I shoot it surprisingly well. My other side-by-side, I don't think I've ever broken 20 with it at skeet. You know, my 12 gauge 870 I use religiously. I generally shoot in the mid to high, or mid, there's no high 20s. 22, 23 is usually what I shoot at skeet. And I shoot low gun. I don't shoot pre-mounted, so I do handicap myself a little bit in that way. Doing the boar snake here, because we did bringing this up to Maine last weekend and just shot a few rounds of buckshot with it. As I was saying, my other side-by-side that I shoot or go grouse hunting and woodcock hunting with is heavier and clunkier than this, and I might shoot a 15 with it at skeet, which is much less than I would normally shoot with other guns. But that gun is light and is short, and you need to have a light, short gun for grouse hunting because things happen fast, and I'm able to shoot grouse with it. As near as I can tell, I do okay. You know, I might kill half the birds I shoot at, and even if I didn't, that's pretty good with grouse. Grouse are darn hard to get a beat on. So that gun, I carry it port arms when I'm in the woods, regardless of if I'm hunting with a dog or not. And you need to be able to do that if you're going to be able to get a gun up in time to get a grouse, especially if you're not expecting it. You know, hunting over a pointing dog is great, but things still happen fast with grouse. So he got me this gun, and I don't know, I haven't really shot it much, but when I did shoot it, I tell you what, I did good. You know, not much far off from what I would shoot with my 12 gauge. I think the first round I shot with it was over 20, so I'm going to start shooting it a little more as we get closer to October, and we'll have some fun with it. And hopefully shoot some grouse with it this fall. And hopefully Bubba is able to shoot some grouse with his new CZ. So we're empty. And it says ZENITH Firearms. And I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Teona. Maybe Bubba could help me with that. I'm not up on my Turkish. But it's a nice little gun. The finish is not, it looked a lot better when I first got it, but it's like a thick finish, so when it gets scratched, it really kind of shows. And, you know, this gun has hardly been used, and I scratch guns because, you know, again, I haven't hunted with this, but I will, and I will pull this through the brush and hunt in the rain and all that garbage. I clean my guns religiously. I oil them and I maintain them, but I use them. So there it is. Thank you, Bubba, and we're looking forward to shooting some grouse this fall. We're gonna put this away, and the boar snake's getting a little dirty there. I think we're going to clean that. And that's the great thing about these boar snakes, is that you can clean them. And, we'll learn you that. Maybe we'll do a little quick video on how to wash your boar snake. Happy hunting, Nimrods.